Ön szerint, hogy mitől jobb a Joint
So actually,
Task Force?
our goal with Joint Task Force is to improve, to enhance the good, all the good parts of strategy games, and to make all these departments better in our game than in other. Whether it's the storyline, whether it's the mission structures, whether it's the characters, we want to make a game which stands out of the others.
Realism can be very cool as well. That has been the challenge. You know, we have always said that, of course, gameplay comes first, but realism is a very good second.
Joint Task Force has a lot of units. As you know, we have the Panzers, which was the main project for a lot of the guys who've been working here. And it's a step up from Panzers, but we have more infantry, we have tanks, helicopters, river ferry boats, Zodiacs, fast attack vehicles, basically a little bit of everything which the military has on offer today. What's more important about these vehicles is that each of them has a unique role. So we didn't include the tank just to have a tank in the game. They have a specific role and they have a specific tactical application in the game for the players. So tanks have strengths and weaknesses which are balanced to other units in the game, etc, etc, etc. So you will not find any units which are in there just because they're hell of it. They are important additions to the Joint Task Force unit or force palette. The enemy units are usually balanced towards what you are having, but they work in a different way. But you will encounter static artillery pieces, static anti-aircraft guns, mortars, heavy machine guns, emplacements, well, even ferry boats. And of course civilian units. You can steal and you can use all the units you can see on the map. So you can steal a small Trabant or a Lada and go on a covered recon mission with some guys and maybe come through undetected if that's what you want. So all units have specialties and skills, and units develop during the course of the missions. What they will not do is they will not carry over from mission to mission unless you promote them to hero status, in which case you can keep them and you can transform them, have them in your force next time. For example, tanks have the ability to dig in. APCs have the ability to actually provide first aid to the soldiers transported in them. And if you fight and you use a vehicle a lot in a mission, they will get experience points, and when they reach veteran status, you can say, okay, I want this unit with me in the next mission. Civilian units can be actually very decisive in certain missions, because if you run out of vehicles, or if you say need a vehicle very fast and you don't want to waste some money to order one, then you can use anything you can find a level. And say if you use a Lada or a similar civilian vehicle, you can get pretty fast from point A to point B. If you use an excavator or a giant dump truck, then you can do other things. You can ram through walls, which civilian cars can't. So you can use the civilian vehicles as diversion, as recon, or as breachers, to name just a few examples. Or you can use them as a barricade. I mean, you can take a few vehicles, you can park them on the street, blow them up, and then you have a barricade in which the enemy will have to go through. Go and find another way to come through. So it's good for defense as well.